Welcome to the video guys. Today we will be discussing the top 5 Xbox games for the year 2022. So without wasting much time, let's get started with our video. At number 5 we have Tuning, which is an action adventure game that allows the player to maneuver their character, a fox, around the game's world, interacting with objects and fighting enemies. The game is structured such that the progress is limited to certain areas of the game world until the player has collected a new weapon or ability for the fox to use, adding some touches from the Dark Souls series. The game's purpose and method of playing are somewhat oblique. The dialogue that is presented to the player is generally of a strange language, though selected characters or words will be legible in the player's language that may hint towards puzzle solution. The game is praised for its aesthetics, instruction manual, enemy variety, moveset, boss battle, and the world, while its narrative is described as being very interesting. Next up at 4 we have Pentiment. Pentiment is a narrative adventure role-playing video game set in the 16th century. The player, as journeyman artist Andreas Miller, investigates the murder of a prominent person for which his friend has been accused. The story spans 25 years. The player is meant to accuse an individual based on either who they think did it or who most deserves the punishment. Concurrent with the main murder plot are other crimes and conspiracies. The game is praised for time pressure mechanic, which makes the game more tense and adds replayability. The player is never given enough time to pursue all the leads, which adds some welcome tension and forces one to make a lot of interesting decisions. Also, there is no golden route, so each decision has benefits and downsides. At 3 we have Grounded. Grounded is a survival game that can be played either in first person or third person. In the game, the protagonist is shrunk to the size of an ant and must strive to survive in the backyard. In the game, the player character needs to consume an adequate amount of food, water, and need to scavenge resources in the world in order to construct a base and tools so as to defend themselves from hostile enemies such as spiders, bees, dust mites, and ladybugs. The game was nominated for Innovation in Accessibility at the Game Awards 2020 and also won the Xbox Game of the Year award at Golden Joystick Awards. If you like survival games, this game is definitely for you. The world is great fun to explore. It's easy to lose yourself for hours in the game's satisfying loops and creative environments. The narrative does a good job of giving you direction, but not a rigid path, so you are always free to take your time and enjoy. Grounded is one of the most engaging survival crafting games I've played in quite a while. Our number 2 is Plague Tale Requiem. It is an action-based adventure survival horror stealth game. Second in the Plague Tale series, the game is set in 14th century in France during the 100 Years' War. The game focuses on the plight of Amicia and her little brother Hugo as they flee from soldiers of French Inquisition and from hordes of rats that are spreading the Black Plague. The player controls Amicia using a combination of stealth and limited tools to hide from, distract or knock out soldiers, evade rat hordes, and solve puzzles incorporating elements of survival horror games. The game has an emotional story, beautiful graphics, improved combat, and fantastic acting. Easily a top 3 in any top game list. And finally, the best Xbox game of 2022, sitting right at the top spot of our list, is Elden Ring. Elden Ring is an action role-playing game played in a third-person perspective, with gameplay focusing on combat and exploration. Set in an open world, players are allowed to freely explore the lands between and its 6 main areas. Throughout the game, players encounter non-player characters and enemies, including the demigods who rule each main areas and serve as the game's main bosses. Aside from open world areas, Elden Ring also features hidden dungeons such as catacombs, tunnels and caves where players can fight bosses and gather helpful items. The game was praised for exploration and discovery, where the open landscape provided opportunity to discuss and try multiple challenges. With this, we come to the end of our list. Do let us know in comments if you agree or disagree to our list and mention what are your top 5 games. Thank you for watching till here. Do subscribe if you like the video and would want to see more such. Happy gaming!